Good morning, everyone. We are discussing the spatial information technology. Especially, we are talking about the geographical information system today, which is a system for capturing, storing, checking, integrating, manipulating, analyzing, and displaying data which are spatially referenced to the Earth. So, what is actually geographical information system is all about? It is an amalgamation of computer assisted cartography and database management system and draws conceptual and methodological strength from both spatial and allied sciences such as computer science, statistics, cartography, remote sensing, database technology, geography, geology, hydrology, agriculture, resource management, environmental science, and public administration. As especially we are dealing with the forms of geographical information system today, we'll in practice do some of the things on this computer system as spatial data. In the spatial data, we'll be discussing about the point data, the line data, and the polygon data, how it is represented through the geographical information system. So let's start with our practice today. We'll be first of all starting with the quantum GIS system. This is quantum GIS system. It is actually working how to do the things based on the georeferencing and placing those things which are there on the earth with the proper references. So let's start with this. First of all, we'll go to the layer, and from layer we'll add layer by adding a raster layer. We'll browse where that layer is kept in our system and we'll open it. We'll add, and this is how it comes. Now, this is the simple topographical map. If we have to georeference it, we'll again go to the layer, and from there we'll go to georeference. We'll add that layer, and this is how it comes. Now the next thing which we have to do would be to add point to it. We have to georeference it. So what we'll do, we'll first of all zoom it. So let's zoom it on one side. In order to georeference it, we'll add a point. We'll put a point here. The moment we put a point, we have to write the coordinates, and the coordinates for this particular point is 82 degree 30 minutes, and another coordinate is 25 degree 15 minutes. We'll do okay. Now we'll move to the another end of the topographical map. Let's go to another end here, and then in the same process we'll start zooming it to the same point. Now because it is on the other side, so our coordinate will change a little bit. Let's go to the point now. Because it is the other end, so naturally it goes 82 degree 45 minutes, and the northern coordinate will be same 25 degree 15 minutes. Okay, we'll put, and then we'll again go back down to the other part, to the southern part of it. Again we'll do the same process. This is how the georeferencing of the topographical map is done. Again we'll put that point and write the coordinates. It is 82 degree 45 minutes, and this coordinate would change now 25 degree and 0 minutes. This is the third coordinate. Let's go to the fourth one now. In the same process, we'll go to the another end. In the same manner, we'll zoom that particular point. Okay. Let's put the point there. and put our coordinates 82 degree 30 minutes and 25 degree 0 minutes. Now at the base of this you can find we have the coordinates. If you look at the lower part, we can see there is a GCP table here. So the screen will look like this, where we have the GCP points as the base of the map, and they are placed on each part or each corner of the topographical map. The next step after that would be we'll be transformating the topographical maps. Now what we have to do is we have to put our name or anything else to keep it differentiated from the other sheet which we had made earlier as output file. So I will write my name. Now I have put my name here, and then we have the save GCP points here, and we'll do it. Okay. Once we have done it, then we'll go here to this point and we'll start geo-referencing this topographical map. This is how now it is geo-referenced. We can see the line written as the map is geo-referenced. Now once we have done it, the next point or the next thing which we have to do is now digitization of the topographical map through QGIS, Quantum GIS. Now before going to that, I would like to tell you what is digitization. It is a process of converting analog data into digital data. So what we do here is we create vector data sets like point, line or polygon from the raster data sets. It's a way of tracing or recording geographic features in vector format from georeferenced image or maps. And that map we have just created. With the help of digitization, we can create a different set of layers like river, roads, schools, ward, boundaries, and building blocks from a single map. This map is known as vectorization. Now, in order to do the vectorization of the map, we'll create three types of vector data: point data, line data, and polygon data. So let's start with the process. So let's start vectorizing point, line, and polygon data. We'll first of all add the layer, add raster layer, the layer which we just georeferenced. We'll add it, and then we'll go to the layer again. We'll create a layer now, new shapefile layer, because we have to start with the point. So we will write point here. We'll take the geometry type as point, and then we'll name it as 1. We'll add to the field list. We'll name it as 2. We'll add to the field list. We'll name it as 3, and we'll add to the field list. Let's start with the work now. Let's zoom it to see the points closer. We'll go to the point and we'll right click to get toggle editing, and from there we'll see this add point feature here. We'll click it. We'll go to the brick kiln first here, and there comes, it is 1, and we'll write brick kiln here. We'll close it. We'll go to the second nearby as temple. So this is 2 and this is temple. We'll do it. Okay, we'll go to the nearby mosque out here. We'll do 3 and we'll write mosque. We'll do OK. Then we'll see whether we have vectorized it or not by clicking on this. See, we can see the 3 dots. We'll go again back. We'll go to the point again, right click and see the attribute table. So we can see we have a attribute table. We have put brick, kiln, temple and mosque. We'll close it. So that means we have vectorized the points. Then let's go to the line segment. We'll go to the layer. We'll go to create layer. Again, shapefile. Now we are moving to the line segment. So line, how to vectorize the line. Geometry type, we'll go to the line string now. And from there, we'll go to, suppose we want to vectorize line as road. So we'll write road. We'll add to the field list. Okay. And then we'll start vectorizing the road. We'll identify any road, like let's start with this point. Again, we'll toggle editing. Again, we'll go to the road and we'll start doing it from here to here. We'll start going along the road. This is enough. And then we'll write this is 2 and point number 4, and this we'll write as road. Again, in the same manner, we'll go and we'll find we have made a road also. See, you can see on the screen there is a road. We'll go back and we'll go to the attribute table to find we have written road. We'll go back, and the last segment, let's go finally to create a layer, new shapefile layer, to find polygon or to mark polygon or to vectorize polygon. Polygons are basically used to create the field boundaries. So let's go to the polygon as field. We'll identify any field here in the map. Let's go to that. Again, first of all, we'll have to go here. We have to go toggle editing. Only then this add polygon feature will appear here. So we'll click it. Now let's identify this particular field which is given here. We'll start pointing here, then here, then here. We'll cover it all. And then from there, we'll go to point number 6 and we'll write a field. And we'll do it here. So you can see there the color appears. There you can see the color. This is the field which is there, vectorized on the topographical map. We'll go back. Again, we'll find whether we have put the attributes. See, we can see we have put the attributes. So this is how we have to vectorize our topographical map. And this is all we had to share with you. Thank you very much